Hello?
I'm sorry, I was just reading back in the old chatting window, and Rid says, we never did it, John. It was I was too scared to do it with my father.
Yeah, so, I mean, how did your parents react when you swore back in the day?
Well, I didn't, basically.
You didn't swear. You were a good lad.
Yeah, well, I know you couldn't, I've got to be honest, I didn't. So maybe when I was about 17, 18, I may have dropped something, but very rare.
I wasn't a monstrous, profane person, I'll have to say. I mean, we said a lot of crazy stuff when we were kids. Do you remember those little old sayings you used to say when you were kids, like, cock's like a motherfucker two-ball bitch. Every time I see him, my balls start to itch. Have you ever heard those little funny sayings? No.
It's definitely an American thing.
Come on, you had little funny sayings and shit you used to go around the schoolyard saying.
All right, okay.
There we go.
Say it. Go on, say it. Do it again.
Say mine again?
Yeah, go on.
Cocksucker motherfucker two-ball bitch. Every time I see him, my balls start to itch.
I like it.
Let's say I can't remember the one that said something wench wrapping his meat with a monkey wrench, missed his meat, hit his balls, pissed all over his overalls. I think we had a couple of those really profane.
I'm trying to think. There was one about a biscuit tin and knickers. Maybe might be able to help me out here.
Really. Biscuit.
Oh, I'm sure there was one about a biscuit tin.
Biscuit tins and knickers.
I'm sure it was.
Where is Ridian at, by the way? He's up north? Oh, no, he's
down south. Well, he's not. He's in Wales, South Wales.
Oh.
South Wales, are you, Rid? Are you South Wales, Mid
Oh,
Wales?
Bruce. I was thinking of freaking Bruce Shart from New Zealand.
Yeah. Well, it's a bit of a difference.
Yeah.
Something like a shitty knickers, stick them in the biscuit tin. I don't know. I'll have to remember it. It's gonna bug me that now.
I used to hear those funny old things. I'm trying to remember those stupid little limericks that they had. Those dirty limericks. I know you got some dirty limericks in your back pocket.
Not really, but go on.
I don't know any good dirty limericks. That's what I was about to say.
Oh.
All I know is we used to swear. I never really got in the whole wash your mouth out with soap. And the only time I ever had to wash my mouth out with soap was I used to turn the hot water off of my brother, and I used to do fricked up stuff to him, like put soap on his toothbrush and stuff like that. And when we used to play video games, when the old Atari came out, my brother used to razz me so bad that I'd flip out on him. And one time I threw a spool of thread at my brother, and he ducked, and it hit our bay window, probably like a 5x5 or a 6x6 bay window in our house, and it cracked it all the way up. And I've never heard my dad swear as much as in my life on that one. Next to the time when I shot him in the back with an arrow.
No shit.
I had one of those blunt-tipped arrows, and I went like this, and I pulled it, and I shot it straight up in the air. And it came down and hit my dad, thank F, in the lower back. Like, it didn't hit him. It could have hit him in the head and probably killed him, thinking about it now. But it actually, oh, God, I had to be 8 years old, 6 years old.
So, obviously, you were under supervision.
Oh, yeah, but I went and pointed that bitch straight up in the air and shot that arrow up, and it came down and hit him in the lower back, and he started chasing me all over the place. And I ended up running. While I was looking back at him, running into the pond at our camp up in Vermont. Ran right into the pond, and my mom, they just stopped and they just started laughing. It was no ifs, ands, or buts about that one. They were just cracking up.
Well, going to the Atari business, because obviously we had the old Atari. Mum bought for me for Christmas. It was a lot of money. It wasn't cheap.
Oh no, they weren't. They weren't cheap at all.
Games like Keystone Cops was one of the games on there.
Oh, I love that game.
And obviously we had the old the Space Invaders.
Oh yeah.
And
the tank game.
My brother on a Saturday morning, kids TV, he's got that on instead. We're up early, and he's sat there, he's playing, and he's going for the high score. And the only reason during getting the high score, he wanted to go to the toilet. So he shit his pants and stayed there.
Shut the fuck up. Really?
He shed his pants getting 1 million score. Because when he used to go up to 1 million, he used to click over to 0.
Right. Did he do it?
Yeah, he did it, but he cussed in his shitty underpants.
That was a real shitty record, wasn't it?
Yeah. Too short. Very funny.
That's a great one. Yeah, my brother used to razz the hell out of me. Like, he used to, like, when he would win, he would rub it in so bad. And I guess I had a little bit of the video game rage back in those days too, man. I took a spool of thread. You know, you're talking what, 3-inch by, you know, the big spools of thread for the sewing machine, and I launched it at his head, and I didn't throw it very well, man. He hit right dead center of that big old screen, and oh god, my dad was pissed.
Oh yeah, I'd say
he was pissed. I'm trying to think. Oh, you remember that Cards Against Humanity story we did the other week?
Mm-hmm.
Where they gave away a box of nothing. No, take that back. I'm sorry. Oh gosh, I got a little burp in there. Where they gave away the whole thing for Christmas was, you pay us $5, we give you nothing. Was their last big thing. But the owner, obviously out of Chicago, this is where they're based out of. The owner of Cards Against Humanity just purchased a Picasso, right? I don't know exactly which Picasso it is. Doesn't say right here. It doesn't say what Picasso it is. Oh wait, here we go. Picasso on the laser. Is that it? No, that can't be right. Okay, so it's the Picasso, and it looks like it's a simple, very simple Picasso, and it looks like a devil. I don't know what the name of the Picasso is. Huh. Anyways, so what they're going to do right now is they're having a huge vote, and you know what the vote's for? Whether to or to not destroy the Picasso. That's the object of the vote. So the customers, there's a whole bunch of different customers. Okay, the whole thing goes as the Chicago Game Company, which previously made headlines, sent a letter to 150,000 customers or so who subscribed to the 8 Sensible Gifts for Hanukkah program, explaining the 7th night gift. The 7th night gift is they could spend the money on the 7th night to claim... Oh, here it is. Here's the name of the Picasso. Damn it. I hate when you scroll down a page and then it keeps jumping all over there for you. The Tête du Fond, a 1962 Pablo Picasso original. So it's Tetedefaune. Take a peek at that if you get a second, or just open up the page that I sent you. So the letter told customers they could participate in a social experiment by voting on whether the Picasso will be donated to the Art Institute of Chicago or laser cut into 150,000 tiny squares and sent to everyone to own their own piece of the Picasso. Voting will begin on December 26th, and the company's founder referred to the experiment by tweeting the quote, "The urge to destroy is also a creative urge. A painting is a sum of destruction." Pablo Picasso. That's crazy. That's wild. Oh, I lost you again, John. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Did you hear me?
Yes, I heard every word.
Okay. What do you think? That would be nice.
Was it about Tom and Jerry?
It's a little fucking give and take, John. Please, help me here.
No, I'm pulling you.
I'm a shitty host. I can't run the show by myself.
No, pulling your tail. Yes, no, that's quite right. And I quite... When you first told me the story, I thought to myself... Okay, let's give it to the museum. And as it went on, and you progressed, everyone's going to own a piece of Picasso. I mean, these people have never been in possession of a Picasso ever in their lives because it costs so much money. So, how much did it cost, by the way? Did you say?
Oh, goodness gracious! I don't.
Well, you look it up. I'll keep waffling. So to actually own a piece of this Picasso is quite something, isn't it? I would vote and say, I want that one piece. And then maybe I'd donate that one piece to somebody else. I don't know.
You said you'd keep waffling on, John. Keep waffling.
Oh, you're still looking, are you? So, I think it's nice. I like the museum idea, but everybody can see it then. Because they can't own it, can they? And a little bit of that. I mean, they might. But yeah.
I mean, the whole thing about it. I mean, you could do that. You could be. I mean, there's different aspects to that.
Rid's asking there in the Old Testament, which is yes or no, John? Yes or no? Yes, I would chop it up. Send it on. Let everybody own a little piece. There you go.
I couldn't find it. You're gonna have to look that up. How much did they buy the Picasso for? Because for some reason it's not popping up on mine. I don't know, man. There's a bit of selfishness in there, because you could give it to the museum.
Who are these backers? Who are these backer people?
A lot of people that just signed up and have bought the game through the website and stuff like that, if I'm quite correct.
But hang on, I mean, when you say backers, it just sort of...
Backers are the people that have supported the game company.
Right, so they forwarded money to them.
Forwarded money, and I'm sure they've just supported the company in one way or the other.
Well, fuck them.
I just said the piece's name. Now I can't, and I got to dig back in here. Hang on. Give me a second, Riddy, and I'll be able to tell you. It's Tet to something. Oh, fudge me. I mean, there's an object of selfishness involved for actually being voting for a piece of it. Because you yourself could own a micro piece of that
Picasso. I can tell you was $14,000.
Okay. Here we go. Here we go for Ridian. Let's see. Tête du fond. AUNE. There we go for Ridian. Tête du fond. I don't know, man. I mean, there's definitely an aspect of it's a weird bit. That's a weird thing because you could actually let a ton of people see it in its entirety, or you could have it destroyed. Well, not destroyed, but just dismantled into 150,000 pieces. Yeah,
it needs more thought. This to have Picasso destroyed, never to be seen again, an original. Yeah,
because I mean, you look at all the Leonardo da Vinci works and codexes that have been distributed throughout the world. And you never know where half of these. You don't know where probably 70 to 80% of his works are. And Picasso only made so much stuff.
1962, that piece.
Yeah, because Pablo Picasso died in this late 60s, was it? Or
I'm not sure.
Maybe it was 73 or 74. I mean, he died later. He was one of the later. I don't know. That's a tough one to call, dude. I mean, I don't know where I'd go with that one. I think
the thing is, though, these backers have got money already, and that's why they're backing.
But you think it's a Kickstarter backing? You mean like somebody that donated maybe $25?
I don't know. It's just with you saying backing, it conjures up all sorts of images.
Okay, you know what I think it is, though. Honestly, I think these are people that have donated on because I think if I'm quite correct,
your poor person isn't going to donate shit at all.
Right, but I think these are the people that donated on Kickstarter and stuff like that. So therefore, you have people that have helped this company get to where it's going. This company was not started by big business. I'll tell you that right out of the gate. I know that for sure. I mean, that's why they released that bullshit package so long ago. Let's see here, because they said something about Kickstarter in here. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. And needless to say, I'm pretty sure that it was. I don't know. I mean, they're fans. I mean, I think it's an interesting social project, but at the same time, I think I want to go the Indiana Jones route, and I'd vote to put it 73. There you go. I think I would go the route of putting it in a museum. I'd go the Indiana Jones route. Yeah, I think I would do that. That'd be my vote. What do you think, John?
I think it depends on the backers.